Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Cleveland. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Watson going to throw right away. This is brought in downfield by Judy. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll run once more with Ford. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 5. Now Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They give it, and it's 4. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls in...
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Once again, it's Cook. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. In motion, Shakir. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Pierre Strong on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. On first down, Watson. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards. On first down, it's Watson. That's caught by 4. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to...
And he's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
From the shotgun, give to Ford. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down. It's Ford.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Watson now on first down. Here's a screen set up for Ford. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
54 is down, he's coming. Alert! 9 of them.
Watson now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Watson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
To throw is Watson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got that complete to Knox. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, Josh Allen. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Throwing is Allen. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. Now Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Cook. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? To throw is Allen. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. On the return, this is strong. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first and 10.
Good set. Anthony forward. Down and go.
Back to throw is Watson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing again is Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the air again, Watson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now, Watson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll send him over to the left. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down. Back to throw is Watson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first down, Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Alert! Middle. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run the sneak, trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down. They'll go with the sneak, looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it, they are going to mark him short. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Allen going to give this to Davis. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
So a road win here for the Bills, and it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.